here, Kevin Fishes. Just a short live. I'm about 5 minutes from parking lot where I'm gonna have to sit because I'm about an hour, well, 50 minutes early for a meeting I'm going to. So I thought I'd jump on for a short pop-up live and see if anybody wanted to chat. I was sitting in the McDonald's drive-thru and I thought, well, let me get this live stream going through and see if anybody wants to hop on. Get through this intersection here. And if anybody jumps on and wants to pop up on the stream, just let me know. And hey, Fish in the Mid-South, what's going on, man? I'm about 5 minutes away from the parking lot here where I'm gonna stop. If anybody wants to hop up on panel with me, I will put a link up there. What's up, Anthony J? How's it going, man? Yeah, I've got 50 minutes to kill according to my clock. And I was bored. And I thought, well, as soon as I get up here to this parking lot, I'll just chit chat, see if there's anybody around that wants to talk. They got the McRib back. I was in the McDonald's drive-thru and saw the McRib, so it smells good in my truck. Hey, Southern Wild Fan, what you know, man? Nothing much. I was saying earlier, I've got just a little bit of time to kill. I got about 50 minutes before I have to go into a meeting up here. Well, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes away from the place I'm going to pull in at. So I thought I'd just jump on for a short live chit chat. If anybody wants to get up on the panel, as soon as I get stopped up here, I'll put the link up. Y'all can come up and talk. I've never done a live panel before, so I had to learn as I go. May take me a second to fumble through and figure it out, but I bet we can figure out how to do it. It's cold today. I wanted to go fishing this evening after work. Kill a little time fishing, but I didn't bring the fishing poles. I walked out of the house this morning. It was frost everywhere. It was cold, and I said, you know what? A couple days from now, it's going to be back up in the 50s. I think I'll wait and go fishing in a couple of days. Anybody else go fishing today? Believe it or not, on my lunch, I rode down by the dam. There was nobody at Kentucky Dam, but Barkley Dam actually had a couple guys down there fishing from the bank. One of them was catfishing. The other one looked like he was after, I don't know, skipjack or white bass, stripe, something like that. Let me just a second here to pay attention, guys. I'm in Clarksville. This traffic down here. All these military guys, it's kind of crazy. Cut across traffic here. Get pulled in the parking lot. Uh-oh, Popo's sitting up here. They may be out to get us. You never know. We might have to duck around the corner and hide if y'all don't rat me out. He may be ducked around the corner and hiding. He's in this parking lot back behind some trees where can't nobody see him. All right, let's see. How do I put this link on here? Let's see. Anthony, I mean, you figured it out the other day. I don't remember how we did that. How do I put this link on here, Anthony? You remember? Share, maybe that's it, I think. Copy link. All right, go away. Too much stuff on my screen. Chat viewing options. Live chat. How do I chat? Top chat. Live chat. Doggone. I know we did this. Anthony, were you telling me how to do it there? Go to chat options. Okay, so I went to the chat options. I share. I copy the link. Okay, that link is copied. It's not there. There's the chat thing. No, I don't want to hide chat. I'm on live chat. I get a check here, message here. On the other phone. Well, I'm a moron. I don't know how to do this. I guess I should have figured this out before I said it would be a live panel, shouldn't I? I don't want chat viewing options. I want a chat. Show chat. I'm already showing chat. Hey, J-Dog, what's going on? I'm trying to figure out how to post a link, so if anybody else wants to come up here, they can, but I don't know how. I'm on YouTube. Wait a minute, let me see here. Maybe I can do it from my other phone. Instead of doing it while I'm live, maybe I can come over here and get it. Any super secret spies in here that know how to do it? Hey, BFA, what's going on, man? How's it going? Let's see here. If I can even find a doggone video on my other phone. Oh, get my finger in the way. Took you a minute to figure it out too. Well, I figured out how to copy it. I just can't figure out how to post the doggone thing. Invite guest, copy link, go back, hit post comment. So, and I'm on YouTube, I'm not, go to chat. So there's the chat. In chat, I had chat viewing options. I have top chat, live chat, none, hide all chat. I want all chat. I can't figure out how to chat myself. I'm a moron, y'all. How do I get into chat myself? Share it. I can create a post to post it on my channel, but I don't want to do that crap. Share play. No, I don't want that. Whatever that is. How do I cancel? I want to cancel that. Oh, you can't have guests on YouTube. Well, maybe that's the problem. Well, there's J-Dog is the answer to the problem. Can't have guests on YouTube. I did not know that. But doggone. So I guess the next time I will do it on Streamware. Is that right? Streamware? Look at that right there, boys. The McRib is back. I won't eat it in front of y'all just yet. Well, I learned something. I did not know you couldn't have a panel on YouTube. Live and you learn. Oh, you've not got YouTube live to work yet, huh? I haven't had any trouble getting it to work as far as videoing and streaming, but I never tried to do McRibs or meat adjacent. Yeah, you're probably right there. Probably be family friendly here. Probably buttholes and lips and noses. Banks got the bad luck with YouTube Live. Hey, I understand that. I've got the bad luck with the doggone getting signal. Which I guess everybody's got that bad luck. J-Dog, you been catching any up there on the Ohio? I saw Cardiac Cats today posted a video. He caught several nice ones on the Ohio. I'm hoping they break loose any day down here for us. At least for me and Anthony fish, it's been rough. Couple of 20s the last few trips. That's good. That's a big old paddlefish you caught, dude. They're good eating too, but you don't eat them, though. You probably you cut him loose, I guess, didn't you? Or turned him loose? Something I'm gonna have to keep this next year and try is gar. I've seen several videos lately of people making gar balls that look really good. They're a pain to get to, but they sure looked like they were tasty. Anthony only eats bluegill. He loves bluegill for bait, especially there in Kentucky Lake, or Kentucky Dam. Loves them bluegill for bait. $16 paddlefish. Would you believe I have never snagged a paddlefish in my lifetime? Been fishing that river all my life and never snagged one. Well, here, let me see if I can fix that. Let's see, how do I do this? Let's see. The last time I tried to make somebody a moderator, I kicked them out. Let's see if you turn blue now, J-Dog. And where's Mid-South? I can fix him too. I don't ever think about moderators. What's the difference between a standard moderator and a managing moderator? What do y'all usually do? I've never paid enough attention to that to know. Mid-South used to being an outcast, he says. I understand that feeling sometimes. Kind of like the other night I went into Skipjack Cindy's video and called them a bunch of scoundrels, and she said I was going to fit right in when I first started watching them. Oh, I'll eat. I just don't want to eat in front of y'all, make y'all all hungry watching me eat this doggone meat adjacent food product, as BFA says. I'll eat here in a little bit. I'm not going to stay live very long. Probably another 10, 15 minutes. Then I'll have to get off here and go in and get ready for this meeting. I've been riding for an hour to get here and been listening to the radio while I wanted to listen. I was listening to the news, and the news was starting to repeat itself, and I thought, well, shoot, I'd just soon get on the YouTube and chit chat as I had listened to the radio. I don't know what this cop's doing over here. He's getting out, walking around his car. He's acting like somebody did something to his car. He's shining a flashlight at his wheels and looking around. I don't know if he hit something or what he did. I thought he was hiding out trying to snag somebody when they came by, but there's no telling. There is no telling what he's doing. Looking for a donut. Well, he's not close to one. I would be convinced to share a McRib with him if he's nice enough, you know. Promise me a get out of jail free card or something. You're right there, probably wondering why some weirdo's talking to himself. That is about right. I'll tell y'all a story. My wife thinks this is the funniest thing. Anthony will know about this. He knows the area I live in. It is basically Mayberry around there, small town. about 15 years ago, I was out on the back deck grilling some burgers, and a cop pulled up, deputy sheriff, who I knew, it's a small town, you know them all. And I thought he had been driving by and smelled the burgers and decided he's going to stop and try and get one. And I asked him if he was hungry, and he said, no. He said, I got some paperwork for you. And I said, what kind of paperwork? He said, I've got a warrant for your arrest. I said, a warrant for my arrest? I hadn't done anything. He said, well, apparently you have. The Marshall County court system has issued a warrant for your arrest. He said, I've got to take you to jail. And I said, well, can you let me finish cooking these burgers? I said, we can eat before we go, can't we? He said, yeah. So we sat there and finished eating the burger. We let the burgers cook. Me and him ate a burger before we were going to go. And he got ready to handcuff me to put me in the cop car. And he said, man, by the time you get there and get bonded out, it's going to be 11 o'clock. And he said, I hate for you to have to call somebody that late at night to come get you. Why don't you drive and I'll follow you? So I drove myself to jail. And the deputy sheriff followed me to jail. The sheriff, or the jailer had to, it's such a small town that they don't have a full-time jailer. He had to get called in to come up, and all the jailer does is issue your bond and then let you bail out. So he came from home to bond me out. And at the time I was on a deer hunting leash with the jailer. He shows up, shakes his head, get my bond. Ended up being all because I'd gotten pulled over like 2 months before. My tags were expired by 3 days. I forgot to renew them. I went and got them the next day and didn't know I was supposed to provide proof that I had renewed them to that county. So they issued a warrant to get me to come to court. Hey, Andrew, what's going on, man? So yeah, I did hard time in the Lyon County jail system. Drove myself to jail and spent all of about 2 hours there that night. My wife never lets me live that down. She comes from a city. She said, I cannot believe you had a warrant for your arrest and the cop let you drive yourself to jail. So you didn't have to call somebody to come get you. That's crazy. That is small town living right there. Is that not crazy, BFA? Back in my younger days when I was 20, me and my best friend got out on it was 4th of July. We were 20 years old. We was drunk, got in a fight, got arrested. Didn't realize that the two guys we got in a fight with, one of them was an off-duty cop. And they didn't want it to go on his record that he got arrested. So they turned all 4 of us out and said, we don't have time to take you to your cars. If we turn the 4 of you loose, can you walk back to your cars? And we said, sure. So that was the second time in my life, or that was the first time I went to jail and got turned loose, because they didn't want that cop to have drunk and fighting on his record. Small town people. Andrew, you been on any big fish lately? I saw who was it? I saw a guy on I think you posted it, didn't you? That a big fish up on the Kentucky River up there close to where you fish. Hey, Paul, what's going on, man? Good to have you in here, buddy. We're just chit-chatting a little bit. I'm sitting in the parking lot, and I've got a meeting to go to here in a little bit. So I just having a little chit-chat. You're the dink master. All your buddies catch the bagels. I resemble that one there, Andrew. Let me tell you. Fishing the lake where I normally fish is nothing but dinks. Cold night in Pennsylvania. It's chilly down here in, well, I'm in Tennessee right now. I'm right at the Kentucky-Tennessee border. I'm on the Tennessee side. My truck says it's 38. That's chilly for us. Avid, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you dropping in here. We're just killing a little bit of time. Yeah, this cold front came through. I bet it's shut a bunch of the catfish down here the last few days, or well, for the next few days. Well, you know, I say that Cardiac. Take it easy, Anthony. Cardiac Catfish posted a video today. I'm assuming he recorded it yesterday because he was dressed like it was pretty cold, and he said it was a hot bite. He was catching fish one after the other. So I don't know, maybe this cold didn't shut them down. I know one thing, they've been shut down for me lately. I've been on a cold streak. I hadn't been catching catfish at all. Skipjack have been fired up down there at Barkley Dam. Every time I go down there, I've been able to catch skipjack. And in fact, I've got so many frozen, I've just been going down there and catching a few live every time I want to. I'm gonna get a few that I've fresh, not live, but get some fresh ones to go fishing with. I hadn't even had to use my frozen ones. It's weird. Usually Kentucky Lake is a place to get skipjack, but Barkley's been turned on here lately, and Kentucky's not. I've not been able to catch them over there. I don't know why. But it's definitely good to be able to catch the skipjack this time of year. Sorry, I had to check had a message pop up there on my other cell phone. I use this phone up here just for live streaming. It's an older iPhone, but this other one's my work one. They don't give me much data on it, so I can't use it for live streaming very much at all. Abby, you been fishing much lately? I haven't seen you fishing in a little bit. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Well, there goes the police officer. He's pulling out. Been busy with work. I know how that can be, buddy. Definitely do. Especially with this daylight savings time. I tell you, it's hard to get any fishing time during the week. Be fishing all day Thursday. Yeah, I sure hope you get on some. It's supposed to warm up a little bit by Thursday. Maybe you'll have a little bit better weather. I lost my train. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I was saying with this daylight saving time, it's hard for me to get to the water in the daylight. And then I'm just not a big night fishing fan from the bank because of all the doggone rocks where I fish at. It's man, it can be a chore hopping around on those rocks in the dark, even with the light going. I'm just not a big fan of fishing at nighttime. I've been having the itch though to fry up some catfish. I haven't cooked any fish but once all summer. I'm thinking if the weather's decent this weekend, me and the wife may put the boat out, drop out a bunch of jugs, and while the jugs are floating, throw a line or two in and get enough fish and have a little bit of a cook. River Rat, what's going on, buddy? We are just hanging out. I was gonna do an open panel, but I didn't realize you couldn't do that on YouTube. So I learned something new tonight. I learned I didn't know what I was doing on YouTube. We'll have to try and do it on StreamYard next time. River Rat, I hadn't seen you fishing lately. Have you been out? I was catching your lives there pretty regular for a while. Paul, how's the fishing been up there in Pennsylvania? You been catching many? That's part of the country I've never been to. Slow, huh? Well, maybe they'll turn on here soon. I don't know how it is up there. If they start biting here before too long, so they've already slowed down for the year. River Rat's been fishing and catching. I guess I just been missing your lives. I have to look back for them if you've been on, if you've been live. About half the week I'm sitting in an office at a computer, and I usually just keep YouTube up in the background and can watch people's videos, or I have to turn the sound down most of the time, but I can watch, have them going. Sometimes I can have the volume going a little bit. The other half I'm usually, this truck is my office. 2 nights ago, caught a nice bowfin. There you go, hot dog. I tell you, a lot of people dog bowfin, don't like them, and want to throw them on the bank or kill them or whatever. I don't see anything wrong with them. They put up a heck of a fight. I've only caught a couple of them. I only caught one big one in my lifetime. And man, I tell you, I was crappie fishing. I was in about 2 feet of water, was all I was in. But the crappie were up shallow, and I just tossed a catfish pole out. I had one of them bite a catfish pole, and man, for the size, those suckers put up a heck of a fight. I was impressed. Of course, he was a big one. He was a good sized fish. They got some teeth in their mouth too. Got to be careful on them. But yeah, I've talked to a lot of people that really don't like the bowfin for whatever reason. I don't know if they're afraid that they eat other fish or what they do. No telling. I talked to one person that said they were good to eat if you cook them, or if you clean them and cook them right away. Everybody else I've talked to about them said that they're no good, that they get mushy real quick if you don't eat them right away. But I don't know. I've never tried to cook or clean one of them. All I know is that one big one was a lot of fun. I enjoyed catching him. The wife had never seen one before. She was in the boat with me, and she was scared of him, I think. She might be in here. I'm just saying that to mess with her, y'all. She likes lurking in the shadows on these lives sometimes. Sorry, I got another message. Okay, that's good. Some of the people at work are still working. There's some of the people that don't know when to go home. Want to message you late, well, I say late, but message at 6:30 like you ought to be working. Time to go home, people. Stop working. That's them people that got nothing better to do than work, I guess. I got a guy pulled up beside me over here. Y'all were saying earlier that cops probably wondering what that crazy guy's doing talking to himself in the truck. This guy's pulled up beside me. He's probably thinking the same thing. I notice he keeps looking over here this way. He's probably thinking that dude's crazy sitting there talking to himself. Well, we got 11 people in here hanging out with us. Well, I'm just sitting here doing nothing. I appreciate y'all hanging out, entertaining me. I was bored after that drive. I'd keep her going if we had time to. Excuse me. Well, y'all, I hate to cut her as short as it is, but I knew it was going to be short when I started. I'm going to have to get off here. See, we're all bored. Hey, man, Andrew, I hear you there, man. Everybody gets bored this time of year, I guess. River Rat says he uploaded some new videos today. All right, man, I'll be sure and check them out. Well, I'm going to have to jump off of here. It's 25 till. I need to get in here and get ready for this meeting I got to go to. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a little while. I'm going to try and fish Wednesday, so y'all can join in with me then if you get bored. I'll talk to y'all later. Take her easy. Oh, Jello, how's it going? See y'all later.